Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. If you're trying to navigate the incredibly crowded global HR software market, you are in exactly the right place. Today we're doing a hype-free, totally objective reality check on Deel's 2026 platform. We're cutting right through the marketing speak to look at what actually works, what the real limitations are, and who this tool is genuinely built for.
So, let's kick things off with a quick question. If you wanted to hire a new contractor in a different country right now, today, how long would that actually take your team? A few days? A week? Look, if your answer is anything over an hour and you're still relying on manual emails, chasing down signatures, and wrangling wire transfers, well, your process is broken, plain and simple. And that is exactly the problem we're tackling today. Enter Deel. Back in 2019, they were this scrappy startup with a deceptively simple mission: let any company hire anyone, anywhere, without the usual legal and payroll nightmare. Fast forward to 2026, and wow, things have changed. They've evolved way past a shiny user interface into a massive, established global workforce infrastructure solution. Here's our roadmap for this explainer. We're going to systematically cover their global scale, global payroll, contractor management, the Deel HRIS, break down the pricing, and then give you our final verdict. Let's get into it. Section 1. Global scale and stress-tested volume. Before we get into the nitty-gritty features, we've got to look at the operational backdrop, because when you're dealing with cross-border compliance, scale is literally everything. Deel has actually processed payments for over 1.5 million workers globally. That's a staggering number. It proves their framework has been rigorously stress-tested at real enterprise volume. We're talking Shopify and Nike levels, so it doesn't just snap when things get legally or financially complicated. Building on that, they're now operating across more than 150 countries. But honestly, the truly interesting part isn't just the reach. It's the fact that they have built around 250 of their own legal entities worldwide to actually support it. They're providing genuine, boots-on-the-ground infrastructure, not just, white labeling someone else's legal framework. Moving right along to Section 2, Global Payroll. This is definitely their core strength. If there's one piece of the platform that absolutely justifies its price tag every single time, it's this payroll engine. It's the backbone of the whole operation. Why? Because it completely eliminates so much manual work. Their compliance engine automatically calculates salaries, handles tax withholdings, and sorts out statutory benefits across all those 150+ jurisdictions. And it updates on its own when local laws change. On the flip side, the workers get incredible flexibility. We're talking support for over 120 currencies with totally transparent exchange rates. Plus, workers can withdraw their cash in 5 different ways, including crypto or even instantly using a dedicated Visa Deel card. It's a seriously slick self-service setup. But let's keep it real for a second. The 150-country automation is amazing, but there is a limitation you need to know about. Deel's native global payroll, meaning they fully own the entire software stack end-to-end, is actually only live in the US, UK, Canada, and Singapore right now. Outside of those 4, they rely on local partner entities. It's still fully compliant, sure, but it's a different architecture. Oh, and quick heads up, in regions with tighter banking regulations, like parts of Southeast Asia or Africa, you should definitely factor in a 2 to 5 day banking delay. Okay, Section 3, Contractor Management. This is really where Deel shines. This is probably the most mature product in their whole suite, offering an incredibly frictionless experience. Check this out. Step 1, you just plug in the contractor's country and roll. Step 2, in literal seconds, Deel auto-generates a legally vetted contract that's totally localized to that country's specific labor laws. Step 3, the contractor gets it, signs it digitally, and boom, they're set up. You've just completely bypassed expensive local lawyers and turned a weeks-long email chain into a 2-minute past. Now, if you're managing a large pool of contractors, you really need to pay attention to this standalone feature. It's called Deel Shield. Employee misclassification is a massive, growing legal liability right now, especially in strict markets like the US, UK, and Australia. Deel Shield actively monitors your contractor relationships to flag these risks before the government comes knocking. Honestly, for HR teams, avoiding those massive legal penalties easily pays for the software itself. However, let's talk money. The ultra-fast onboarding and compliance shields are fantastic feature strengths, but at $49 a month per contractor, the costs can escalate really fast. If you've got a roster of 50 contractors, you're staring down a steep $2,450 monthly bill just for the management software. That's before you've paid out a single dime in actual wages. Now, competitors do often charge extra for things like misclassification protection anyway, but you really need to sit down and run the math for your specific headcount. All right, Section 4, Deel HRIS, a very solid foundation. So their human resources information system serves as a highly functional foundational setup. And the absolute best part? The core HRIS is 100% free for up to 200 employees. If you're already paying them for payroll, getting a centralized hub for org charts, document storage, and PTO tracking for free is kind of a no-brainer. Also, the 2026 updates are brilliant. They've introduced these AI HR personas to help detect payroll anomalies, plus a Deel IT module. That one's really cool. It lets you ship and manage laptops and devices for your remote team right from the main dashboard. Time for another reality check, though. It is a clean, free HR foundation, but it definitely lacks specialist depth. If your team is doing heavy, advanced compensation modeling, or you need deep workforce analytics, Deel HR isn't going to replace a dedicated specialist platform like Bamboo HR. On top of that, their performance review module, called Engage, will run you $20 extra. And their mobile app, it doesn't actually have full parity with the desktop version yet, which is a bit of a gap if you're running a mobile-first global team.
Section 5, the pricing breakdown. Let's see what you'll actually pay.
Let's strip away the marketing fluff and take a completely objective look at the modular pricing structure. You've got the free HRIS for up to 200 people, contractor management is $49 a month, global payroll sits at $29 a month per person, the Engage add-on is $20, and the big one, the full employer of record product, is $599 a month. All in all, Deel sits comfortably mid-market. It's a little pricier than, say, Remote on the Contractor tools, but very comparable to Oyster for employer of record. Honestly, though, the real dollar value here isn't found in a line-by-line comparison. It's the value of taking a massively fragmented software stack and consolidating the whole shebang into a single, coherent dashboard. Now, speaking to you peer-to-peer for a second, do not forget this point. Those published per-seat prices, they are just the starting line. You always have to budget for massive localized employer taxes, which can easily run anywhere from 13 to 40% right on top of base salaries, plus statutory benefits. So pro tip, make sure you get a full, realistic cost simulation from Deel's sales team before you sign a single thing.
And finally, Section 6, our final verdict. Is it actually worth it?
Let's bottom line this and figure out exactly who should invest in this platform and who should absolutely walk away. It's actually pretty clear-cut. If you are a scaling startup with, say, 20 to 500 workers spread across borders, Deel is a phenomenal fit. The global first compliance automation alone is going to save you immense amounts of time and legal risk. But if you're a 10-person domestic team operating entirely inside a single country, yeah, this is not ideal for you. You do not need this kind of massive global infrastructure, and you should stick to far cheaper, localized options. So drumroll, please. Our final score is an 8.4 out of 10. Sure, the pricing can get a bit complex as your contractor headcount scales up, and there are a few feature gaps in that free HRS module, but even with that, it remains an exceptionally powerful, super reliable tool for navigating the intense headache that is cross-border hiring and payroll. I want to leave you with one final provocative thought to chew on today. Is managing your currently fragmented HR tool stack actually costing your team more in wasted time, stress, and legal risk than just investing in true global infrastructure? I highly encourage you to take a hard look at your own setup, do the math, and hey, maybe explore Deel's free HRIS tier to see for yourself. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer. Keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one.